The ABC 7 News I-Team reveals tonight that Bay Area law enforcement agencies are not always testing DNA evidence collected in rape investigations.
It's really amazing. Thousands of untested sexual assault kits are sitting on shelves now of local police departments.
And the I-Team's Dan Noyes is here now with an update to an investigation we first reported on ABC 7 News last night at 11.
Well, Carolyn and Dan, advocates and survivors tell us all sexual assault kits should be tested. It could help convict the attacker and possibly link him to other crimes. And at the very least, it sends the message to the victim that police are taking the crime seriously.
Sexual assault crimes are some of the most horrendous crimes that could happen to somebody.
Alameda County District Attorney Nancy O'Malley is on a mission to test every sexual assault kit in her county. She's starting with almost 2,000 kits sitting in police property rooms.
It makes no sense not to take that amazing tool that's been developed in the criminal justice arena and look at it to see if we can solve some sexual assault crimes.
In San Francisco, police are required to test all kits since a city ordinance passed in 2010. But we found police didn't go back and test kits before the ordinance took effect. So far, SFPD officials have found 196 sexual assault kits from 2009 and 2010 sitting untested on property room shelves, and they are now reviewing all those cases. And our investigation has led to an audit of the property room to see if there are any other untested kits from before 2009.
Short of a homicide where you don't have the victim to talk to, I don't know that there's another event that could be more traumatizing than a sexual assault.
We also surveyed some departments in Santa Clara County and found not all kits there are tested. In the city of Santa Clara, the police collected 45 sexual assault kits from 2009 through 2012. 7 were sent for testing. The department has a total of 49 untested kits in its property room.
We test all kits that are required to be tested to prosecute a case.
The Sunnyvale Department of Public Safety collected 53 kits from 2009 through 2012. 12 were sent for testing. The department says it has 207 untested sexual assault kits in its property room.
We didn't send them down for a reason initially. It was either because there was no physical evidence there or was a known suspect that's been referred to the district attorney's office, and we defer to them whether they get sent down or not.
San Jose has over 1,800 sexual assault kits in its property room. Terry Harmon oversees the Santa Clara County DA's sexual assault unit. She says DNA testing is not always necessary in solving the crime. For example, if a suspect confesses.
There's other evidence of a crime that at the time of issuing the SART kit is not a necessary component.
The agencies told us they always test sexual assault kits when the suspect is unknown or the suspect is known and denies sexual contact. They do not test the kits if the suspect is known and consent is not an issue. They believe no biological evidence has been collected or the victim does not want to move forward with the case.
It's almost like re-victimizing the victims.
Natasha Alexenko is a sexual assault survivor and advocate. She believes all kits need to be tested, even when the suspect is known. She says not testing might leave a criminal on the streets.
We have tools to tie them in other crimes, and we're not using it. I mean, what a failure of justice.
Alexenko is helping Alameda County and other agencies across the country raise private funds to test the evidence. It can cost $800 to $1,200 to test a single kit. And she says the push for more testing starts with police.
Get them out of police custody. Get them out of the police stations, out of county storage facilities. That's where most of the rape kits are.
I would also advocate for testing every single SART kit that gets collected.
Ian Fitch is the director of the Santa Clara County Crime Lab. Although he believes every kit should be tested, he would want to make sure procedures are in place to make the practice effective.
The caveat is that, we can't just put it on a conveyor belt and work that SART kit without having the background information to know, again, what is the nature of the case and does it deserve the prioritization?
In fact, every agency we spoke with in Santa Clara County felt the same way.
It can be done. We have the kits here. We just have to take it from point A, being the police department evidence room, to point B, to the lab.
I'd be an advocate of putting as much DNA in databases as possible.
To the extent all SART kits can be tested, you certainly wouldn't get an objection from members on the sexual assault team.
It's now up to the agencies and officials of Santa Clara County to decide if they want to put procedures in place to test all sexual assault kits. And money might be a factor. Cash-strapped departments may not be able to afford testing every kit, but it could be worth it. Officials in Detroit say when they tested 154 kits in their backlog, 20 serial rapists were identified, so this can get results.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Dan, thank you.